All right, next on the list for the ZX Spectrum was Trashman. So this game is one that I think I had on one of these tapes, like a mixtape, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But it was something which I couldn't always get to load because I either, getting the actual start point on the tape was hard, or it was just one of these games which didn't load very well. So I remember this game with a little bit of how to put it. It's one of those games where back then I used to find it very frustrating. It was a game where I would be super excited to play the game. It would feel like it took so long to actually get to play it, and then when I did get to play it, I don't think I truly kind of understood what was happening. And I know that sounds really stupid. The premise of the game is literally collect trash, and don't run out of time. And I think that back then I was not really observant enough to understand, oh, you got to stay on the path. Don't go on people's gardens. Click to collect the garbage and then put it back. And I actually don't think I got past the first day, which is actually why I think it was a mild frustration for me. I also didn't really understand the sort of funny, snarky comedy which is involved as well with Trashman. But on a playthrough recently, obviously collecting this footage, I actually think this is a great game. I really, really like Trashman. It's like Trashman Simulator from the 80s. It's amazing. So here we are, nearly 2 minutes in of me rambling, and so let's actually look at the game. So the first thing that starts out is basically a really annoying up-down, name select. So it's like, do you want to play this game? Well, you've got to do this painful thing. I mean, you can just hit enter a bunch of times, but here I am going through the process. So Trashman required, must be alert, nimble-footed, and able to hold his drink. Application's name, I'm going to put Eros in. There we go. And clear the rest. Any more applicants? No. Okay, go and collect 5 bins from Montague Road. All right, so here we are. Basically, you pick up the trash can and then you gotta get back across. You're obviously slower when you have the can in your hand. You give it a good shake, and then you're faster now that you're done. So you gotta take care of that. You put the bin back and rinse and repeat. Now the there we go. Do you think I'm a megalomaniac? And you go inside, right? Give me a ZX and I'll control the world. So it's the stupid things like that. Basically your garbage truck, your trash truck, bin truck, whatever you want to call it, that slowly progresses up the screen, whether you are following it or not. So it gets further and further away from you. You also need to avoid getting run over, but unlike Horace Goes Skiing, it's not that difficult to not get run over. He says, nearly getting run over. And the other thing you've got to sort of remember is where the bin was, right? So you got to put it back, get back to your trash collecting. Could you look at my TV? So the reason why you would go and do this is because essentially, you basically got to essentially complete. I'm not sure if you're on a timer. It's really strange. I remember this being on a timer. It might just be that I was freaking out because my bonus actually goes down. Could you come and see the computer my auntie gave me? Oh, good. I thought it might need a license. I might need a license for it. But basically, I think you do. Your bonus is your time limit, basically, if I'm not mistaken. And so, if you essentially run across the roads, and you end up with no bonus, basically, you're out of time. That's Trashman. It's a simple game. It's such a simple game, but I love it. I think it's great. It's vibrant colors. Yeah, brilliant. Trashman.